Hello, my name is Andre Ramirez, and this is my Black Mirror mini lecture, um, number 3 for my IH 206 class. Here we go. Today, the episode I'm doing is The Archangel, which the themes of it would be parental control, which is, parental control and surveillance, which is um, the use of technology for controlling the daughter Sarah, and seeing what she sees, which this episode explores basically the consequences of her mother's decision in the beginning. Privacy and self-government, which would be the concern with the loss of privacy since the mother can see everything Sarah's doing, and the consequences of this technology, which would be negative since we're seeing at the end they get into a big fight, and the Sarah, the daughter, leaves. And then parent-child relationships. The relationship that they have in the beginning looks good. It's always been great, but once the daughter starts to explore the real world and, starts having sex and all, the mother doesn't like it and she starts to intervene. And the emotional impact of this would be how this would affect the mother's emotions because of what she's seeing her daughter doing, and how it affects the daughter's emotions because the mother has been watching this entire time, and the mother's been lying to the daughter, but as well as the daughter has been lying to the mother, which in both ways hurt each other. All right. So, for parental control and surveillance, the overprotective mother, Mary, this fear of it, because the system was made first, but the mother, Mary, wanted to put it in her daughter's brain because of her fear and her desire to protect her child. And I've seen this decision reflect on her wanting to always protect her daughter because of her own past experiences. And still today I have friends who are kind of like this, where their parents watch everything they're doing, like they have GPS trackers on their own children to see what's going on. And they are always consistently asking, hey, where are you going with the car? What are you doing? Now, the surveillance system, it was to an extreme extent because she could see everything that the daughter sees. And even though she used it on and off when she was worried and really curious to see what the daughter was seeing. And this system would grant the parents ability to see what the child's seeing. This would hence take away the privilege of the daughter, of all of her privacy and such. The psychological impact of this was that between the mother and the daughter, they both realized that each of them were lying to each other. And this made each other very deeply sad, but as well as this hurt the daughter because she knew that everything, even the sex, even the most embarrassing moments, her mother was seeing. And she then soon figured out why the mother didn't want her seeing the boy, the junkie. Even though he was dealing cocaine, she loved him and they loved her and he loved her, but it wasn't going to work out because the mother was so eye-peering. And that happens in today's day and age too. Both parents wanting to see things that the child doesn't want them to see. To continue, the privacy and self-government, the loss of this personal space. As mentioned before, the daughter will never be alone. And that is a good thing at some point, like in the beginning where she was censored from dogs and stuff like that. But this, in real world, she needs to learn how to adapt to the world and how, the world isn't all good, but there are moments when there are good things happening. And the same thing, it hinders her decision making. If she's always listening to her mother and always taking her advice and always needing mama to carry her, it's not going to work out because she needs to think for herself like an independent woman. She can't be relying on a man or her mother watching over her shoulder. In addition to this, I'm going to wrap this up quickly because I'm over 5 minutes. Hurting the relationship between her daughter, her friends, and her boyfriend, everyone. This hurts her relationship with everyone, including the mother. These relationships are meant to be forged alone in privacy because you have your own thoughts and wants and desires. Those are yours. But when your mother can control those and say, oh, I don't want you looking at horror movies because they were too scary, too brutal, I don't want you being exposed to that kind of stuff, that takes away a part of your journey, takes away part of your personality. You experience it for yourself, you like it or you dislike it. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter. That's part of who you are. Thank you for listening. I'm at 6 minutes right now. My apologies.